Hey there, we're Team Breaking Bridge, and we did the Collapsible Bridge. Our objective was to design and build a self-standing collapsible bridge that spans 5 feet and supports 40 pounds of load. Our project specs were to build a bridge that spans 5 feet, that disassembles to fit in a 1 foot cubic box, that supports exactly 40 pounds, and can be assembled in under 60 seconds. Now here's Fred with the design.
We chose our bridge design because it's simple, and simplicity means time saved and cost saved. When I was doing my Eagle project in 2022, we built 10 benches out of wood. For the legs, we used repeating units, and this was a huge time save. When I was thinking about how we could build a bridge, I realized we could use those same repeating units to make the bridge if we flip them over. After that, I drew it all out, and after we had the plans, it all made sense. From there, we had to think about how to connect the repeating units together. One of the easiest ways that will allow for the bridge to be disassemblable quickly would be to use rope to tie all the pieces together and have it fold up like Jacob's ladder. The design made sense, so we went ahead and built the project. From there, we made several improvements, such as beveling the holes of the rope, greasing the rope, gluing sandpaper in between the bridge legs to increase friction, and using rubber on the feet to support the bridge and stop it from wobbling all around.
So for the results, we have 5 main takeaways. The first one was to start early. We had our first meeting on week 2, and by week 3, we had our design choose. So we had a lot of time, and we didn't have to feel frustrated. The second one was to expect milliseconds. We had to unplanned problems, like the keystone was kind of weak, so we put U-bolts. And also the screws for the foot were too small. But because we started early, we could take them on one by one. The third one was to treat the design process as always being able to improve them. There's no perfect design, and because we started early, we could change it. We changed our bridge 3 times before our final version. The fourth one is that teamwork really matters. We all brought in different ideas and perspectives, and in the end, that made a lot of difference. The fifth one was to not overcomplicate the little things. So our decision to make a simpler design rather than a more complex one really turned out for the best because we could focus on the important things and get our
We analyzed different designs for a bridge. We came across a metal truss bridge, which is way too heavy and way too expensive for our design. And it would have taken us over the budget and just did not meet requirements. Next we came across a straight wooden bridge, but it wouldn't hold enough weight. It was cheaper though. So then, this is our building materials for a lot of it.
Building this bridge wasn't just about building the bridge. It was about learning to navigate the messy engineering process. We learned to think like engineers. We overcame our challenges as a team using systems thinking. We persisted, improving on our design with each iteration. Now that you can see the bridge behind me standing, you know that we have truly experienced the engineering process firsthand. This project was more valuable than any textbook. Going forward, we will use the lessons learned from designing and constructing this bridge to enable us to be successful engineers in school and in industry. That is a great start to your engineering journey at NC State. You will learn to work in a team, think like an engineer, and experience the engineering process from design to testing. Along the way, you will face many challenges, but that is an integral part of the process. When we started designing, we had no idea if our bridge would actually hold. At certain points, it felt like we wouldn't get it done. But that's why it's important to never give up. Our team's investment in this project led to our success. The road to success was not a straight one. There are days where our rope would not hold at all, and the whole thing seemed like a disaster. However, to our surprise, on the day of the event, we ended up having the strongest bridge. So have belief. Even when your initial concept feels shaky, the most crucial step is simply to begin, and trust that the act of doing will guide you through the inevitable hurdles. Looking back, we learned the importance of trusting our design more and not letting pessimism undermine the potential of our hard work and collaborative effort. Thank you all for watching.